Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I've come back on here because I want to show you a few little bits and pieces that I have been dragging home. Well, not actually when I say dragging home. I've got a few things that I've found over the last little while. I've got a few things off eBay. So this is a parcel that I bought off eBay of these bits in here. I've got these from the one place. And I'm really pleased with these because I don't have a lot of these about, and they'll be good for me to use or share or to make into a bit bigger button or bead or something. I don't know how many of those I've got in there. I've got quite a few of them in there. They're nice colours. I think they only cost me $1, a bit over $1 maybe. I don't usually pay very much more than that. I'm a bit stingy with that. Now this, I've got 3 metres of this one. I think it's 3 metres, 3 yards. And it cost me $2 something, which is awesome because you think about that now. That is really, really nice, and you've got a fair bit on there, and I can get it. Well, I'm sure I've seen other people actually out there with it, so I think that is absolutely awesome, that piece. I was just lucky that they was still sitting there, and it was a, you know, at a buy now price, so I was able to get that piece. I'm sure they'll have lots more on there anyway from time to time, so I really, really like that, and that's really lovely, and I'll be able to use a bit of that and share a bit of that because, believe it or not, I don't have a bit of that. I must have a lot of other stuff, but I don't have a bit of it. But this is a good buy for that much. I mean, I know I only paid, it was for the whole pack of the things, like these 3 lots of things, didn't cost me about $7-ish. Like, that's pretty good. You know, that's not bad for all these things, because it probably would have cost me to buy this in Australia at a shop like Spotlight or somewhere. It probably would have cost me, that's $5 a metre, I suppose, for that. But anyway, and I got these. Now, I know these are brightly coloured, but I love them because, you know, you can cut these off and use them for little centres or whatever you want to do with them. And, you know, me, I like to put out a bit of colour in my things, so I'm really excited about these because I love them. I mean, when you take one away from the others, it's nice. You know, you can have them on their own. They look good. They look good together, too. They look really good together, but I'm planning on just cutting them up, so I think, I don't know how much I've got of that one. No, that might not be, it doesn't say. 3 yards. There's 3 yards of this one here too, so that's really good, eh, for the amount of money that I paid. Like I say, about $7-ish it was, I think, because I remember, I thought, well, that's okay, and I got them from the same place, but it costs you nothing to get them being delivered. It's always free from Japan or China, whatever, where they come from. They come from, oh dear, I don't know, China, yes, okay, good, very good. So, I'm going to have to find somewhere to put them, because I've had those out for a little while, about a week I suppose, to put them away. That's not putting them away. I'll put them back in the bag until I find their homes for them. I've been trying to tidy up a little bit each day in here to get everything ready to shift it. And I had to buy these. You know, why would I have to buy them? I don't know, but I did. Isn't that gorgeous? These are coasters. Absolutely beautiful. They're ceramic tile. And I just absolutely love them. Ceramic coaster it is. Look at that. Now that's just a beautiful thing if you ever see one. I fancy that now because I've actually bought myself a new dressing table for my room, and I might need to sit that on there, and then I can use the other one in my new craft room maybe. I don't know, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with having a pretty thing, you know. I mean, when I was younger, I spent a lot of time looking after my children, and I see something pretty now, I seem to go and buy it, and they're naughty. But anyway, we all do that, don't we? We've got to look after our children first. So, now, I've got here some bits. I don't know if I'm going to show all these though, because some of these might be going into a parcel. Let me see what I've got in here that I can really show you, that I'm really excited about. Let me see. Well, now these I like, and these I bought, and that I've got to use for something else. This I bought here. And I do have a few other bits and pieces in here that I'm I'm sorry I can't show those. They're going to go somewhere for... there we go. It's surprising what you... So, these I love them, don't you? Look at these. This table scatters, they're called. But they are awesome. I'm going to open this because I'm actually going to use these on, I thought cards be good. I have some other little bags here ready to pop these into so I don't have a disaster and have to pick them all up, because I'm thinking that these are a nice little stiff plasticky thing. Now these are legs, look. There's nothing stopping you from putting them on cards, is there? Nothing whatsoever. Get back in there, you little fella. Now I bought these, girls, in Australia. I bought these at the reject shop. Okay? For those of you that would like to... Well, I wouldn't scatter them on my table because we'd have to pick them up. I wouldn't do it to anybody else because they'd have to pick them up as well. You know what I mean? If you put them in somebody's card, like in the packet, I know it's nice, but it's also quite annoying when you get older. These sort of things, isn't it strange, you know? It would have been exciting if you got something fall out of your packet. And then I remember my daughter got some cards from her friend last year, a card, a particular one, and she kept putting heaps of stuff in it, and then it'd be all over the floor. You know, like little, these things. But these things, to me, I love little tiny bits and pieces, and that'll look really cool, little Easter eggs on something. And there's a rabbit. Sorry for the choking and coughing and that here. Look at these ones. These are good bunnies. Look at that. Isn't he awesome? See? And there's nothing wrong with you putting a couple of bunnies onto your bit of work, is there? Yes. Or colouring him. You could probably colour him. I don't know how that ink stuff works. This one will go... Oh no, I'll put it in the Ziploc bag. Because otherwise I'm only going to make a mess if I don't. If I could... well, I'll tell you some stories. The other day when I was going up the street, and the first thing that happened to me, what was it? Well, I only got run over one day, right? I'm coming across the road, about to go across the crossing, you know, where the people go across the crossing, because I never drive on the road on my scooter. Anyway, here I go to go across the crossing, and this woman in a car come flying around the corner, and she stopped not that far away from me because I screamed really loud. And I stopped too, of course. I don't know what people... Now, she couldn't have possibly have missed me because I was there in full view. Look at me going to cut the cardboard off the back of this and keep it here. I can't help myself, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's got a spot on it. And you never know what I might want to do with that. So that was the first thing. And then I'm putting up the road coming home a bit further along, and there's a place like the Southern Cross it's called, where the elderly people have the... there's a nursing home, and there's also other homes around. And around the outside of that, most of it's got a fence, but one part of it has just got like bushes up the side there. I'm coming up there flat out, and this bloke jumped out in between the bushes, and we both just stopped just in time, and I thought, oh dear, and he said, oh dear, we nearly ran into one another. I said, yeah, well, we did, didn't we? I think he was coming from out of one of the flats, because I think he visited his nanny there or something. But that was a day when I got a couple of scares, you know, on my scooter. But anyway, it's all right. Look at these little googies, aren't they cool? Aren't they nice little googies? There you go, look at that. I love them, and the pretty colours, aren't they nice? Anyway, so there you go. That I thought was really cool. And did I get something else in there that I haven't got out? Let me just have a quick look in that bag. I have a feeling that I did. Oh yes, I got these too. Look, I got these too. Forgot about. These are more. This is more. This is probably boring people to bits, but I think they're nice, and I think if people know where they can get these, because look, why can't you use a little chicken? Look at these chickens. They're all right to use on cards. You put a row of little chickens. I'm going to hang them like a little banner, like a no, when I say hang them, I thought they'd look good on a little string going across the card. See, because you could stick him on there. Look at that, isn't he cute? And there's little bunny rabbits. Aren't they dear little things? I like them, and usually, and I haven't got anything Eastery, you know, because I thought, well, I've got to get some Easter things. because I haven't really done any Easter work, you know, in the past. Usually we just buy the stuff, and this one here has got the word Easter. So you've got a nice little packet of Happy Easter. Nice little packet of Happy Easters. And then you could put them on cards too, couldn't you? Nice little card or anything, you know, a tag to, so that was my, and $2 each these are, at the reject shop. They're not paying me to say that, I'm just saying that because in Australia, we have that store here, and people that are in Australia, they can go there and get them at a good price. So, and then I've got a lot of little goodies in there. Now, I went to one of my favourite places, which is a stationery shop here that we have. I'll just move these over. I've got to put them in the bags before I put them away, because I want to put them in Ziploc bags when I don't hold these up. These staples in the bin, because I like them in my feet. Now, I went to, and I bought this for $1. Okay, so this is a vehicle logbook. I think if I go and I put some tea on that, tea diet, I can tear it, cut it up, do whatever I like or whatever to put it in some books, you know, like junk journals and things. Well, it's all brand new, but I guess people, if I do send somebody, they can still write on there, can't they? That was $1, and I thought it was really cool because it used to be 10. Goodness knows how old it is. But anyway, and I also got this for $1 because I'm a bit I like that there's a table out the front that has the bargains in it. Now this is really cool. This is a packet that you put your what's the name in? Card. You have a card, you put your card in here. Dear, I can't find anything now. This is a, well, if you put your card in there, I'm thinking you could always cut that off if you wanted to, but use these in junk journals as well, because that's what I think I will do with them. For $1 I got 20 of those in a packet, because I took them out and they're all waving around here everywhere, and I think I need a bag for them, but I need a bigger one than that one. Okay, so that was that. Then I bought these at Aldi's because I have been collecting up bits and pieces that I'm going to use for my storage in my new room, and I love drawers, and I have some drawers, and these are little boxes that goes in your drawers. Okay, so you just really easy to make these. Oh, well, to make up. I don't want to go and actually make any because I think I paid $2 for 6 drawers, and who's going to grizzle about having to, who's going to worry about that? That's not bad, you know. You wouldn't even get your cardboard or whatever and cut it down. Look at that. See, you got a nice box. So they are at I don't know if it shows you. I mean, people can stick them, you can put them all in your drawers. There was all different sorts there, but I got these little squares, and I've got 6 of them, and they sit really good in the drawer, so I can do separating of things, because I have a lot of things that need to be separated, okay? So I got those, and I bought these bags. These are nice craft bags. I'm sure people have seen these before, but I don't think we've got them here. I haven't seen them anywhere here in parks, so these were really good. I was excited about that. Is that all I got to show you in my haul video? I think it may be. So I'm going to come back on later. So if you thought that was okay, well, I don't know. I haven't got it quite finished yet. Hang on. I got these too. I bought these because, look at that. I got these the other day when I went up to the showground. These are really cool, aren't they? These are cards, and they've got velvet on them, and you get the, nobody's even bothered to use them. I suppose they couldn't see that they could put something else on them as well and use them, so they might make nice cards to send out to somebody or whatever. But if something's there for 20 cents, I can't leave it. I'm terrible, I know. I just can't leave the 20-cent things there, and I did buy a few other things, but mostly they're not sort of to do with crafting and that, so we won't worry too much about showing them. So I'll let you go now, and I'll come back on here and show you what I've been working on. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching.